Arizona versus San Fran, Devin. Now, sadly, there's not a single 49er that is CPR certified because they
What?
absolutely choked this
Gotcha.
game.
I thought someone died on the field again.
No, not this time. You would say maybe all 49ers football
No, yeah.
players they probably all did because let's go through the ending of this game or the last couple minutes of the third quarter and on. So they were up 23-13.
Yep.
They went for it on
23-10
they went for
at
it
the
on
half.
fourth. Well, yeah, but then they went for it on 4th and 23 because Jake Moody was injured, their kicker, so they
Mm,
couldn't kick a field goal. They were in field goal range.
mm.
Um, they could have maybe just pinned him really deep, like the 1 or something, instead of
Sure.
going for it on 4th and 23. They obviously
That's
did not get it.
it's the
Arizona
Kyle
scores a
Shanahan way.
touchdown, gets the 2-point conversion after the touchdown. Then
Yep.
San Fran fumbles. Arizona kicks a field goal after. Then San Fran throws an interception. Game over.
Game
I
over.
mean, there was a point in this game, like you said, 23-13. I'm like, oh, this game. All right, yeah, like we said, nail in
Step
the
on their
coffin for.
throats.
But I'm not gonna say the Niners winning this game would have put a coffin in the whole. Oh, it might have put a coffin in the a nail in the Arizona coffin hype, but not because of how
A
good the
nail in the
Niners are.
Arizona coffin.
A nail in the Arizona hype coffin.
Yes.
Arizona hype coffin. Whatever.
Whatever.
I
No,
don't
it,
think the
it, it
Niners.
definitely would have stunk for them to be 1-4 and to have lost some not great games.
I don't think the Niners are. I think they're starting to show some true colors. They're starting to show
No, I
that
think, yeah.
if they don't have the absolute elite, just weapons at every position on offense, they're kind of mid with the quarterback they have.
Agreed. And they're also the oldest team in football. Um, Kittle played pretty well. Ayuk was doing his thing, but I mean, to score 23 in the first, um, and then or the first half, and then throw old goose egg out there, not good.
And I mean, it's early in the season still, and you can say this for every team, but still, the Niners coming out 2-3 with a plethora of injuries, and obviously the biggest
Yep,
one being Christian
Christian
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Which I'm not gonna lie, the more and more I hear about his injuries, bro might turn into like
This is
Kawhi or something. Like not even Kawhi, like
no
Ben
like these might
Simmons,
be real like Alonzo like nagging knee injuries or something
like Markel Fultz. Like he just might
like
never play again.
Gilbert Arenas. Like, he's
Like
never going to be the same.
he has Achilles tendonitis
That could last forever.
in both,
That could last forever.
in both legs, Devin, in both legs. Now obviously you can manage it and work through it, but this seems like I don't know. Don't want to sit here and be a doctor, but we're sitting here going into week 6 and haven't
I
even
think we're
heard
better than the doctors that
Josh Allen, the Bills doctors. We're definitely better than the Bills doctors.
if those guys are doctors, then I'm the best doctor in the world.
Well, it's in your blood, but
Fuck.
the
It
Cardinals.
is.
Look, the 49ers, they aren't looking too good. Christian McCaffrey, like we were talking about, him not being even close to ready. It seems like in week 6. I mean, we got Nick Chubb returning soon. I mean, we got Nick Chubb returning soon. We got 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, fine, probably going to play on this sprained ankle next week. No, injury
Yeah.
wise,
Yeah,
he's
injury
fine.
wise, yes.
Shit, Kirk Cousins coming back from his Achilles
Joe
last week.
Flacco hasn't been injured since fucking 09. No, I'm kidding. He got injured in 18, but still.
And then there's so many J.K. Dobbins having a comeback player of the year season. I mean, it's just it's very worrisome. I'd be super worried and I'm not even trying to hate. Like I would want to know, like Niners fans, like
I want to see Christian out here, but I mean, it's going to be a long way back because this isn't like it's not like he tore his Achilles. They shut him down, repair it. He comes back next year. This is like they're probably going to put him in too early, and he's probably going to continue to have injuries.
And you want to talk too early, Devin? They didn't even report this injury.
Oh fuck, no, they didn't.
And they still didn't get in trouble for it.
But they knew it before the season.
Hmm?
Every fantasy first pick went to Christian McCaffrey. Everyone got fucked.
It was a calf injury.
It was a calf strain, and
Remember,
then
it was
it's
just a
blah
calf.
blah, and it's
It was just
this. And,
it was just a calf strain. Now he
yeah.
has Achilles tendonitis in
Well,
both
it
legs.
was a calf strain, and it was questionable. It wasn't doubtful. It was questionable,
Golly, I
and
mean, it's
now
just.
it's IR.
And can I cut the tiniest, just the tiniest amount of slack for Brandon Ayuk?
What do you mean? And in terms of him as a player,
I never said he's gonna go out there and be some great wide receiver one.
sure.
He his entire career, damn near. I mean, just in the prime of his career, has been able to show off his talents, surrounded by players like a healthy Debo,
Mm.
George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, and so on. He's out here now being forced to be a wide receiver one on a depleted offense and just given expectations now because of injuries, but are using the fit he threw in the offseason for more money as the reasoning for, it's like, because you talked to that shit, look what you're doing now. You're not playing, you're not putting up you're not playing to expectations when he wasn't like, I don't think there was any expectation for him to be in this role.
No, I mean the expectation of him was to obviously be a big deep receiving threat. Um, but
Like if
yeah,
he went to
I mean
Pittsburgh,
he had 8 catches for 147, but he was no he wasn't. George Kittle was expected to do more. Debo was expected to do a lot more. Christian McCaffrey's expected to do a lot in terms of the pass game. The run game
had
is not terrible. Jordan Mason has done well, but
had Ayuk went to Pittsburgh, he would have went there and made that offense more dangerous. He wasn't going to go
of
there and
course,
be the guy. Had he went to um,
Washington.
Washington, he
He
wasn't
wouldn't.
going to just
Terry's our
be the
one. Yeah.
guy. He was going to make that offense more dangerous. Now he's sitting here just expected to be the guy in an offense that all offseason definitely didn't plan for him to be the guy when they were
No.
shopping him all offseason. It's
Well,
like,
honestly, they probably did plan for him because they knew that Christian was hurt. They knew that some guys weren't fully healthy,
well, Debo.
and
I mean, the Debo came. I mean, Debo. Nobody knew Debo was going to be dealing with injuries and shit.
sure. But Debo always deals with injuries.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, bro, but it's
His whole
just,
team is just injury
I don't
ridden,
know.
and I mean this is what we talked about before the season. It was like, yeah, if this team is fully healthy, and if Brock Purdy plays up to the standard that he has for the past few years, then they will do well. But the second that they get injured on the offensive side, they don't have much because Brock Purdy's not out here doing miraculous things and carrying games and
He's not.
he's a facilitator of a great team.